Hello? Hello? What? Well, hi, honey. How are you? I'm just kind of figuring out what song I'm going to sing for tonight. What? The what? The show has already started. I'm so sorry. All right, everybody, welcome to Seaside's Got Talent. I'm Reverend Fran. I love the East, I love the West. North and South is still the best. I only go there as a guest, 'cause I love being here with you. I love the sea, I love the shore. I love the rocks and what is more, with you life could never be a bore, 'cause I love being here with you. Singing in the shower, laughing by the hour, life is still an easy game. Love all kinds of weather, long as we're together. I love to hear you say my name. I love good wine and fine cuisine, candlelight, you know what I mean. But baby, if you know what I mean, well, I love being here with you. I like Ella singing, bass band was swinging, 'cause there's something they all know. They know how to play it, they know how to say it. They wind it up and let it go. Cary Grant, Mr. Doodah Day, his other charm just took me away. Don't get me wrong, I'm here to say, well, I love being here with you. Love being here with you. I love being here with you. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened there. I got so involved with everything. Welcome to our show. You know, I am the MC. I am Reverend Fran. I am welcoming you to this wonderful, thank you for coming tonight. You are going to be so surprised, maybe. And I want to tell you, I am delighted with the participants in this show tonight. And I just had to do my little thing, you know, this, because it's in me. Well, I am artistic director, and I have to do something, you know, to earn my dollar. So I would like to start the show. We've got a big lineup for you. We're going to have an intermission, and then we're going to come back and do the second part. So right now, with no further ado, I would like to welcome Mr. Brian Herndon. He started playing the trumpet at age 8. And then at age 11, he landed the lead role in a school musical. Then in the 60s, as a teenager, he taught himself to play guitar. In his early 20s, he taught himself to play the organ and playing keyboard. He taught himself to do all these things. Over the past 4.5 decades, he's played and sung professionally with dozens of almost famous bands. Tonight, he's going to perform a song written by the Bee Gees when they were just teenagers themselves. The song is especially poignant now, as there's only one of the Bee Gees left. The song is entitled In the Morning. Mr. Brian Herndon, everybody.
In the morning, when the moon is at its rest, you will find me at the place I love the best, watching rainbows play on sunlight, pools of water, iced by cold nights. In the morning, 'tis the morning of my life. In the daytime, I will meet you as before. You will find me waiting by the ocean floor, building castles in on the shifting sands in a world that no one understands. In the morning, 'tis the morning of my life. 'Tis the morning of my life. In the morning of my life, the minutes take so long to drift away. Please be patient with your life. It's only morning and you're still to live your day. In the evening, I will fly you to the moon, to the top right-hand corner of the ceiling in my room, where we'll stay until the sun shines another day. To swing on clotheslines, may I be yawning. 'Tis the morning of my life. 'Tis the morning of my life. In the morning, in the morning, in the morning.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you.
That's Mr. Brian Herndon. Wonderful, Brian. Thank you so very much. This is Carl Christ. He's doing the roadie thing right now. We'll hear from him a little bit later this evening. Next act up, ladies and gentlemen, is Miss Nancy McDaniel and Ariana de Rigo. Nancy is an accomplished musician and singer who is a current member of the Seaside Choir. She is currently performing at local open mic venues and in the past has been featured in special events. Joining her tonight is another Seaside Choir member, Ariana de Rigo. They will be singing an inspired version of The Rose. Would you please give them a warm welcome?
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. It is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, it's only seed. in the spring becomes the rose.
I'm telling you, Nancy and Ariana, look at the standing ovation. Take a bow. Take a bow. I'm telling you, our choir is getting better all the time with people like Nancy and Ariana. And don't you agree? Yeah, I know it. Hey, listen, this next fellow coming up here, his name is Aloha Dennis. He totally inspired me with that name, Aloha Dennis. He is a singer-songwriter of mystic pop and inspirational songs. He's written 50 songs, and 5 of them are recorded and published on his website as a free download. Tonight he will be performing the short version of one of his original mystic pop songs called Chasing the Light with acoustic guitar and harmonica. The full production version is 5 minutes and 30 seconds in length, but he's shortening it for us tonight. Would you please give him a warm welcome? We're calling him tonight Mr. Aloha. Would you give him a bell? Aloha Dennis.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I do wish you aloha, all of you. Seeking the light, journey to free their own spirits of fire, riding through the dark to the heartbeat of Mother Earth, riding through the stormy night, chasing the light. Came to the gates of illusion, far from home, where illusion seems so real, like paradise. Screaming at the sight of their phantoms, they lost their way, riding through the noise and chaos, chasing the light. Riders in the sky, riders of the wind, riding in the light, blazing need within. Riders in the sky, riders Thanks a
Mr.
lot.
Aloha Dennis. Dennis, they love you. They absolutely love you. Did I tell you that this wasn't a competition, but if it were, we would dial in, a number? 760-723, if you like Dennis. I don't know. What is that, The Voice or something? What is that, The Voice or the American Idol or something? Did I tell you this was a fundraiser? This is absolutely a fundraiser. All the proceeds are going to our music department, which tells me periodically that they need to upgrade, and we do. The last time we upgraded our equipment was 2 or 3 years ago when we got these new speakers. So what we're doing is a first of a series of concerts, and we're making it easy on the pocketbook because we want you all to just know that we love you, that we want you to enjoy the music department and enjoy the facilities, because, you know, everybody that comes here for an event uses the sound system. If they come in the sanctuary, they use our equipment, and we need to up-level and upgrade. And so I want to thank all our participants who paid a registration fee of $20 to come and sing tonight for us. So give them a hand, would you please? Yeah. All right. Our next performers, I love these people. Rita Tanner, Jerry McCormick. This was too good to pass up. Have been dancing since they were 11 years old, and boy, are they tired. Oh, I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. Born in the Philippines to Chinese parents, Rita is a world traveler and world citizen. She speaks several languages and is multicultural. While being a successful businesswoman, she claims to be an artist at heart. Well, we know that. Jerry began dancing at the age of 11. He taught ballroom for UCSD and SDSU. He has performed at Starlight Bowl and SDSU main stage. He can dance all the ballroom dances, plus clogging, tap, jazz, ballet, and more. And he's currently teaching ballroom and Argentine tango for the San Diego Adult School. Are we going to all join up? Yeah. Or we should have him come here and teach. Huh? Helen, where are you? Helen, let's get him here, okay? Helen, he's going to come here and teach for us. All right. Rita and Jerry together form the Shangri-La Dance Company, which has been presenting different styles of social and stage dancing to the Don Diego communities for the past 6 years. Would you please put your hands together for Miss Rita and Jerry? There they are. That's Rita and Jerry. Awesome, awesome. We're coming all to your classes. Thank you so very much. Our next performer is Miss Ashley Burtwell. Miss Ashley Burtwell conducts our kinder music here, right in the Rose Room on Thursday mornings to the little people and their families. She comes to us from Palm Beach, Florida. She landed here in another one, I got to stop with. Landed here in San Diego 2 years ago to make music and have fun. Her son, Dakota, is the apple of her eye, and she is reunited with him here in California. She has been in a lot of unity choirs and just loves to sing and have fun. Musicals are one of her favorite places to sing. Here she is singing Loverly from My Fair Lady, Miss Ashley Burtwell. Please give her a round.
Rather dull in town, I think I'll take me to Paris.
The missus wants to open up the castle in Capri.
Me doctor recommends a quiet summer by the sea.
Wouldn't it be lovely?
All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chair. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Lots of chocolates for me to eat, lots of cold make lots of heat. Warm face, warm hands, warm feet. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Oh, so lovely, such an ups blooming lewdly still. I would never budge till spring crept over me windowsill. Someone's head resting on my knee, warm and tender as he can be, who takes good care of me. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely, 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 lovely.
All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with
One enormous chair. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Lots of chocolates for me to eat, lots of coal making lots of heat. Warm face, warm hand, warm feet. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Oh, so lovely, such an ups a bloomin' lewdly still. Well, I would never budge till spring crept over me windowsill. Someone's head resting on my knee, warm and tender as he can be, who takes good care of me. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely, 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 lovely? This is the part where you join me in whistling. I know you know the song. You see, I can't do it myself. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Lots of chocolates for me to eat, a nice little head on my knee, warm face, warm hands, warm feet. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely, 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 lovely?
Miss Ashley Burtwell. That is something. Ashley, that's beautiful. If I had kids, I would absolutely bring them. Thursday mornings here at the Rose Room, Kinder Music. I know about that. Ashley, that was wonderful. In fact, all you guys have been wonderful so far. This is all good. You know, Mr. Jeff Ryan, who is our next performer, just started singing about 3 years ago. He's learning. I get touched when I asked them to write their own intros, so I'm reading them to you because I wanted to tell you what Jeff said. He is learning how to move out of his head into his heart space. And Fran was hooked, you know. Today he is singing a song that is truly close to his heart, a song that's entitled Already Good by Daniel Nahmod. Would you put your hands together for Mr. Jeff Ryan?
Good evening. I know you think you still have so much left to do. I know you think you still have something left to prove. You're sure there's miles to go, but that just isn't true. Nothing of this world is a reflection on you. You're already good, I already know. Your heart has been obvious from the get-go. You've already given the love that you were born to give. So take a deep breath, look up at the stars. The whole universe celebrates who you are. You've left an echo of perfection wherever you stood. You're already good. I know it defies the faith of how it's supposed to be. They say it won't come easy. They say that nothing's ever free. I'm here to tell you that the opposite is true. The most precious thing on earth is the eternal part of you. You're already good, I already know. Your heart has been obvious from the get-go. You've already given the love that you were born to give. So take a deep breath, look up at the stars. The whole universe celebrates who you are. You've left an echo of perfection wherever you stood. You're already good. There's no need to work your way up. You've always been more than enough. You'll never have to earn my love. You're already good, I already know. Your heart has been obvious from the get-go. You've already given the love that you were born to give. So take a deep breath, look up at the stars. The whole universe celebrates who you are. You've left an echo of perfection wherever you stood. You've left an echo of perfection wherever you stood. You've left an echo of perfection wherever you stood. You're already good.
Mr.
Thank you.
Jeff Ryan, you're already good. Jeff, I have to tell you, how long does it take for some of us to get that? And you know what they say about songs. I've heard ministers say this, that a song is like, isn't it, Reverend Tammy, like praying twice or 3 times or something? You're wonderful, wonderful. That touches me every time I hear that song. I'll be calling Daniel and telling him what a good job you did. Jeff Ryan, give him another round of applause. Our song performer before our little break, and I want to tell you something. People have put in some time to this event tonight. Miss Melissa Spiegler has presented some cookies and some coffee and so forth. We didn't want to make it too long tonight. We do have Mr. Carrie Powell next, and I want to tell you right after that, we're going to take a brief intermission, and I mean brief. Couple cookies, couple bit of coffee, dim the lights, and we'll come on right back because we got more for you, tons more for you, and there's fabulous, fabulous stuff that's coming up. People have put in a lot of time. Aren't you just amazed at the talent here already? I am too. Very amazed. So, Mr. Carrie Powell, do you know that he has been singing since childhood and playing the guitar since high school? He doesn't give me the year. He sang with okay, Carrie, we'll talk about that later. He sang up with people in college and with the theater and music troupe while in the U.S. Air Force, while a career in information technology has been his day job. For many years, he has performed a variety of singing and dramatic roles in community theater and continues to entertain in local venues with his eclectic blend of folk, pop, and jazz. And I want to say one more thing about Mr. Carrie Powell. For as long as I've known him and long as I have been here at Seaside, going on 7 years now, he's taking the choraleers out at Christmas. We just went through, to the assisted living venues. The people love it. We've had, 13, 14, 15, 20 people sometimes. And also we did this at July 4th last year, I believe. We did the Patriotic Sunday. And it was so much fun to see people kind of getting up and singing God Bless America, and they were singing along with us. So he's been leading that every year. Carrie, how long has it been? 13, 14 years? 14, 15, 9, whatever. It doesn't make anybody. It's been a long time. Would you put your hands together for Mr. Carrie Powell?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here with you tonight. I'm going to sing the Hippopotamus song, also known as Glorious Mud. And you're welcome to sing along on the chorus. Now you might say, Carrie, I don't know the song. How am I going to sing along? Well, I'll give you the words. And it goes like this. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. The Hippopotamus song. A bull hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on a hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotami maid. This hippopotamus was no ignoramus, and sang her the sweet serenade. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. The fair hippopotami he aimed to entice from her seat on that hilltop above, as she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Like thunder the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang when they met. His inamorata adjusted her gaita and lifted her voice in duet. Mud, mud, glorious mud, Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Now more hippopotami begin to convene on the banks of that river so wide. I wonder now, what am I to say of the scene that ensued by the Shalimar side? They dived all at once with an ear-splitting splash, then rose to the surface again. A regular army of hippopotami, all singing this haunting refrain. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. One more time. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud.
Woo, Mr. Carrie Powell. All right. Take a bow. Take a bow. Take 2 bows.
Thank you.
Take a couple bows.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as the lights go up, please, the doors are open in the back to the family room. I believe our bookstore is open. Please schmooze a little bit for about 10 or 15 minutes, a bathroom break, cup of coffee, and come back to your seats because we have much more for you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Mr. Reverend Rick, I love you. Listen, you guys, I am so happy. How were the snacks? Were they good? Melissa, we love you. Melissa Spiegler. Miss Melissa, we love you. Does she hear us? She did. Melissa, come up, quick. Are you Charlie Chaplin tonight, my angel? Look at her. Come on up here. Quick. Look at. Isn't she, darling? Did you know that she did this all herself? All herself. Melissa is in the choir, too, just to let you know how cool that place is. You look beautiful, and thank you so much. Thank you. And your daughter's going to Europe, is it tomorrow? Is she doing childcare tonight? How are we doing with that? Very good. Look at this. Do you see this? Do you see the teamwork that we put together? Give her a round of applause. Thank you, Melissa. All right, the first act for the second half is Miss Cindique. I have to tell you about this. This song she wrote at the end of her class project for her first Science of Mind class ever this past April. She was so inspired by Reverend Brian at the Vista Church and the teaching of Ernest Holmes and the other students in her class that she had to write this song. So the first day of the class, Reverend Brian said, "What do you want to get out of this class?" And she said, "I want to be a millionaire." Yeah, me too. So it became a running joke. Now, you know what? It wouldn't be a running joke with me. I would support her in that 100%, and I know that she's a millionaire. So would you please welcome Miss Cindique to the stage and support her in her millionaire song?
Good evening. Thank you all for coming. We love your wonderful energies. And I'm going to ask your help, just as Carrie did in his little Hippopotamus song. So I want you to all stand and dance and sing with me. The words are really easy. I'll tell you when to join in on the end. It's just, "We are millionaires." So I'll cue you, but feel free to get up out of your seats. We're going to get hot. We're going to get rocking and rolling. So Let's get up and get with it. Ready? Don't be afraid. Stand up. Come on. Shake it. Shake it. I am a millionaire. No more worries and no more cares. Places to see and things to do. I might even share some money with you. I am a millionaire.
Miss Cindy right here. She is a millionaire, and so are we. Great job. Thank you so very, 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 very much. Miss Cindy, I'm telling you what, I'm looking at those arms. I'm telling you, did you see that? That is great. I'm telling you, there is exercise in those instruments. Mr. Manashore, our very own Bill Manashore, is up next. He is an artist, designer, and stand-up comic. He has appeared at many comedy clubs around San Diego and has been commended for the excellent janitorial work he did at those facilities. He wrote this himself. Let's give a warm welcome now to Mr. Bill Manashore.
Thank you very much, Reverend Fran. Well, it's great to be up here again for the first time. I asked my wife, Gail, if she would type my notes for me this evening, and she agreed. And I asked her, as she went through my notes, if she would eliminate any jokes that she didn't think were funny. So in conclusion this evening, I'd like to thank... No, I'm just kidding, of course. I just made that up. She actually found 2 jokes she liked. Well, it's a great pleasure for you to see me here this evening. I was absolutely thrilled when I was invited to speak here this evening, and that's because I'm married. And so I usually get invited to listen. Speaking of my wife, Gail, she recently got interested in gardening, but this year she decided to try a new strategy, and that is to plant the weeds first in hopes that the grass will take over. And she read somewhere that coffee grounds are really good for plants. Well, I'm not convinced of that because now our morning glories are up all night. And you may have heard that talking to plants is really good for them. It makes them happy, they grow bigger and stronger and healthier. Well, did you know that if you yelled at your plants, bad plant, naughty plant, talking to you is like talking to the wall? Well, they'll still grow, but they may become troubled and insecure. Yesterday, friends of ours, Marv and Elaine, stopped by and were admiring the garden. And Marv, although he has expertise in many areas, doesn't know a lot about gardening. So he asked Gail, how do you tell the difference between a weed and a valuable plant? And Gail said, well, when you pull on it, if it comes out easily, it's a valuable plant. So anyway, if you have any gardening questions, Gail will be in the family room after the show to answer your questions. So anyway, she does a beautiful job, but once in a while she makes a little mistake, like planting the onions right next to a weeping willow tree. Yeah, and she's been having so much fun in that garden that I thought I'd try my hand at it. So I started a little rock garden, but I'm thinking of giving that up now because last week 3 of them died. Yeah, so anyway, throughout history, people have said brilliant things, not so brilliant things that we're totally unaware of. So tonight, as a public service, I'm going to bring you some of those things that people have said. And I'm going to start out with the leading lady in King Kong who said, "This is the last time I'm going to do computer dating." President Roosevelt, at the very height of the Depression in the 30s, in one of his lesser-known speeches, said, "Wherever there is unemployment, you will find men out of work." And Mahatma Gandhi's mother once said to him, "Have a cookie, who's going to know?" And Sam, the Siamese twin, said to his sister, "What do you mean you go your way and I'll go mine?" Goliath's mother said to him, "I want you to stop hanging around with that David. Every time you do, you come home stoned." Rip Van Winkle, after sleeping for 20 years, when he woke up and was being interviewed, he said, "First, I think I'll have some lunch, then I'm going to take a nap." And Eve in the Garden of Eden said to Adam, "What do you mean the kids don't look like you?" Uncle Remus once said to Uncle Ben, "You're a credit to your rice." And Marco Polo said to his wife, "What's the matter, you? I just traveled 10,000 miles round trip to China to bring you spaghetti. Now you want me to go back for the meatballs?" And Claude Monet, you know, the famous French painter, said to his artist friend, whose pants kept falling down, he said, "Tighten your belt. Your pants are just too loose, Lautrec." And finally, in the year 582 BC, it was May 16th, about 7:30 p.m., when that great Chinese philosopher Confucius said, "Thank you very much. Thank you."
Mr. Manashore. Mr. Manashore. I'll tell you, Seaside's got talent or something. I love you, Bill. That was wonderful. That was perfect. That was, you know, everybody has been putting in so much time in this. I will tell you again and again how pleased when I first had the first meeting with all these people, and they were serious about their talent, and I sat there and I wanted to have them express in a safe place and a teamwork effort, and they have done this more. And look what you have brought to the safe place of Seaside too. Just be yourself and express. And I'm so amazed. I've never seen that act before, Bill, and I love you. And it was just great. You know, don't you think? Don't you think? Our next person up is Miss Sasha Rana. A lot of you know Miss Sasha. She said she's attended the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York City, and after watching her perform, I know she has done that. I mean, no, I don't know how long but it's just great. She's appeared in many musicals, including Pajama Game, The King and I, South Pacific, and Auntie Mame, plus had a leading role in dinner theater downtown San Diego in Joey and Maria's comedy Italian Wedding for 5 years. She is very proud to announce her upcoming musical show. Now get ready for this name: French Fries and Velvet Gloves. Whoa. Directed and produced by our own genius, Rick Henry. Opening locally at Tango del Rey, November 9 and 10. Put that on your calendar. As she said, she hails from the Big Apple. Would you please welcome Miss Sasha Rana?
Thank you. Good times, bad times, I've seen them all, and my dear, I'm still here. Plush velvet sometimes, sometimes just pretzels and beer, but I'm here. I've stuffed the dailies in my shoes, strummed ukuleles, sung the blues, seen all my dreams disappear, but I'm here. I've slept in shanties, guest of the YMCA, but I'm here. Danced in my scanties, $10 a night was the pay, but I'm here. I've gotten food stamps with the best, watched while the headlines did the rest. In the depression, was I depressed? Nowhere near. Why? I met a big financier, so I'm here. I've gotten through club dates, commercials, and talk shows. Gee, that was fun and a half. When you've done club dates, commercials, and talk shows, everything else is a laugh. I've been to Reno, I've been to Beverly Hills, and I'm here. Reefer and vino, rest cures, religion, and pills, but I'm here. Been called a rebel, misfit too. Got through it wasted by my pool. I even went to an acting school, ain't that clear? Still someone said she's sincere, so I'm here. Plush velvet one day, next day it goes into hock, but I'm here. Top billing Monday, Tuesday you're touring in stock, but I'm here. First you're another true blue tramp, then someone's mama, then you camp, then you career from career to career. Ay vey. Hell, I'm almost through my memoirs, and I'm here. I've gotten through Hey Lady, Orange You, Who's This? Wow, what a looker you were. Or better yet, sorry, I thought you were. Who's this? Whatever happened to her? Good times, bum times, I've seen them all, and my dears, I'm still here. Caviar one day, next day it's pretzels and beer, but I'm here. I've run the gamut, A to Z, 3 cheers and damn it, say la vie. I got through all of last year, and I'm here. Christ knows at least I've been there, and I'm here. Look who's here. I'm still here. I'm still here.
Miss Sasha Rana.
Too much.
All right, she's perfect. Perfect and whole and divine, and she's still here. I love that theme song. I'm still here. I'm still here. Listen, the next group that's coming up is a trio of ladies. They have called themselves Trinity, Miss Ariana de Rigo, Miss Barbara Rueda, and Carlota Durazo. All three are members of the Seaside Choir. They say they get together to sing and giggle for fun as often as possible. Would you please? Are we ready, Carly? Give it up for Carl for helping.
Sunshine, good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. To laugh, and when the sun is out, I got something I can laugh about.
You're good in a special way. I'm in love and it's a sunny day.
Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe. Just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Ain't got nothing but love, girl. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. 8 days a week.
If I fell in love with you, would you promise to be true and help me understand? 'Cause I've been in love before and I found that love was more than just holding hands. If I give my heart to you, I must be sure from the very start that you would love me more than her. So I hope you'll see that I would love to love you and that she will cry when she learns we are two. If I fell in love with you. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll write home every day and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. All my loving, ooh, all
tell you what, right now, these girls are in the choir. Does that give you any hints right there? You guys are absolutely fabulous. I'm telling you, they're going to get a lot more solos this year. Aren't they? Please give them another round. Stand up, you guys, one more time. Stand up, turn around, give a bow. They worked 2.5 months on this song. 2.5 months on this song, this medley of Beatles. I was just stunned when I saw that in rehearsal. I was stunned, people. Stunned, people. You get it? Stunned. Listen, Mr. Michael Stone is a member of the legendary, he wrote this, legendary, world-famous, awesome Seaside Choir. Singing is his most favorite thing to do. He comes from Escondido every Wednesday to be in our choir. He and his mother, Paula, so I want to thank her for coming. He has had the honor and pleasure of singing with the backup choir for the gospel singer Alvin Slaughter in New York. For your pleasure tonight, he is going to be singing a song a cappella. And that's not real easy to do, but Michael pulls it off brilliantly. And the song is by Brian McKnight, and it's called Back at One. If you feel compelled and want to sing along, he will give you the clue. Would you please welcome Mr. Michael Stone? Come on, Michael.
Hi, good evening. My name is Michael, and I am going to wow you tonight. I am going to do a song by Brian McKnight.
Move up, Michael. Move up to the X. There you go.
2, 3, 4. It's undeniable that we should be together. It's unbelievable how I used to say that I will never. The basis is need to know. If you don't know just how I feel, then let me show you now that I'm for real. If all things in time will reveal. On, you're like a dream come true too. Just wanna be with you 3. Girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And 4, repeat steps 1 through 3, 5, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I started back at 1. Yeah, it's so incredible the way things work themselves out. It's all emotional once you know what it's all about here. It's undesirable for us to be apart. You never would have made it very far. 'Cause you know you got the keys to my heart. 'Cause 1, you're like a dream come true 2, just wanna be with you 3. Girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And 4, repeat steps 1 through 3, 5, make you fall in love with me. Whenever I believe my work is done, then I started back at 1. Say farewell to the dark at night, I see the coming of the sun. I feeling like a little child whose life has just begun. You came and breathed the breath into this lonely heart of mine. You threw out the lifeline just in the nick of time. 1, you're like a dream come true 2, just wanna be with you 3. Girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And 4, repeat steps 1 through 3, 5, make you fall in love with me. Whenever I believe my work is done, then I started back at 1.
Mr. Michael Stone. Miguelito. Miguelito. You know, I got to say something very quickly about Michael. You see him on Sunday. You know, I'm up here on the platform with, and by the way, Reverend Tammy's going to be here on the platform this Sunday, and I know what she's speaking about because that's amazing. I always have to look it up on Saturday night, but I know she's speaking about embodiment. Is that right, Miss Reverend Tammy? Is the word embodiment? That's part of it. That's part of it. She's going to be here on Sunday. And I have to tell you, when I'm on the stage and I'm looking at you all, there's Michael. And Michael is supporting me. He's going, go for it, Reverend Fran, come on, go. And he's going, and I'm just getting hotter and hotter. And I'm just, and I'm getting old. I mean, and he's up there just going, go. And I love you, Michael. Thank you for doing that song tonight. It shows a lot of strength and courage. We're going to get you an orchestra next year. Got that? Orchestra. Okay. Like right now, I'd like to introduce one of our favorite members of our choir and Seaside. He is so marvelous. He's such a sensitive guy. He is the love of people. You look in his eyes and he's just, I don't know, you just dream about this man. Gregory Neville. Would you put your hands together for Mr. Gregory Neville? Come on out, Gregory. Whoa, and don't you look good tonight?
Good evening. I was sitting in the library the other day, which I do. I've been known to sit in the library, and the librarian came up and tapped me on the shoulder. And she said, "We want you in the poetry seminar now." So I went. And they were talking poetry and whatnot. I'm not a stranger to poetry. When I was a little boy, my mom had me read poetry when she would have guests over to the house. And I come from a large family, 9 children, and I'm stuck right in the middle. 4 older, 4 younger. You got to escape somehow. I loved poetry and the woods. So at any rate, after this seminar went on for a little while, they said, "We want everyone to just write a poem right now." And then they wanted you to recite it. And I said, "Well, this is amazing." But I did. I don't know where it just came. The poem came. They said the theme will be family. I said, okay. And so I wrote a poem, and I dropped it in a box afterwards, and apparently I won the contest for this poem. So is that good enough? I guess I don't even need to recite it. Oh. It's called Family's Follies. Brothers and sisters, all found 9 in number. A 3-story house full of loud human thunder. Personalities abounding and unfolding in wonder. Ofttimes a conflict of interest, a blunder. 4 boys chasing balls and scraping their knees. An entomologist, me, and my fear of bees. Loving all nature's wonders and climbing tall trees. Running and rounding bases free as all breeze. 5 girls reading and writing and chasing romance. They dress up and make up life's song and dance. Encouraging young siblings, let's take a chance. When it comes to families, females surely enhance. Morning's large pot of porridge, oh, such hunger. Older brothers and sisters feeding those that are younger. Dinner together, 12 at a table, with salads cucumber. Later, all sharing comforters, bunk beds, and slumber.
Gregory Neville. I'm telling you. Poetry, dance, singing, guitars. I'm telling you. Now, if we just had the juggling act, I'm going to have to do that next year. I'll tell you. We have a variety here at Seaside, and I wanted to tell you one more time that this event was planned so that we could donate money to our sound system so we can get that music department. That Bob Mathis sitting right over there, and Tracy Larvins is telling me, we got to get that digital board, Fran. It costs about $5,000. Dr. Christian said, tell him, Fran, just tell him. And I said, okay, I will tell them. And so I just wanted to let you know that this is the first of a concert that's planned. I'm going to do one in December, and we're going to continue doing another Seaside's Got Talent, but not right away because, you know, I hate to tell you, but Christmas is coming. So listen to this. Our next performer, now that I've bummed you out, Kathy Funk is from Vista. She's always enjoyed singing, dancing, and performing, but has only recently begun to take the opportunity to perform in public and finding out that it is much more fun than frightening. Don't we love that statement? She's had the chance to both coordinate and perform in the Vista's Got Talent show for the last couple of years, and now she's here to share her talent with us at Seaside. Would you please welcome Kathy Funk?
Good evening, everyone.
Miss Kathy Funk, right on our stage. Hoping we'll have you back, Miss Kathy Funk. There's people in the house that would love to see you back here. I hope you come back and see us real soon, okay? This leads me right now to the next, and I wanted to tell you that Martha Kahn was supposed to be with us tonight, but our prayers are with her. She had a fall and broke a bone in her shoulder, and she sends her love because she definitely would have loved to have been here with us and sing. But you know what? We've got a surprise. Well, not really a surprise because you can see the stuff on the stage. But let me tell you something. The people that are going to be playing this, they want to be called Rick and Roll. Let me tell you before I have them come out here, this consists of Mr. David Hackett. He's our president of our board. And he is the legendary multiple world champion skateboarder, Mr. David Hackett. Reverend Rick Mars, a legendary drummer who created the riff of the Safari's Wipeout. Remember? Then we have Mr. Carl Christ, the most important member of the group. No. I'm just teasing. He's an amazing vocalist. David Hackett was telling me what to say. Talented musician, and I have to tell you a little story that y'all don't know. When Carl was at Occidental College, he had this band called the Lord Zero, what is it called? Lord Bono and the Absolute Zero Band. Now, he has played with many famous people, Slim Peru and the Wandering Boys, and then he played, and then we got together. This is how we got together. Carl was a bass player, I was a keyboard player, and it's almost like a legend. We got together in a bar. And 29 years later, we're still together. Would you please welcome the fabulous Rick and Roll. Take it away. right, ladies and gentlemen, Rick and Roll. Would you please give him a round of applause? All right, what we're going to do right now is we have a finale in mind. So all the performers on the stage, Mr. Rick Mars takes center stage. We're going to have a finale. All right, so I will be here at the piano, right, Melanie? And Rick will be there. And I believe we have a presentation, Rick. We have a presentation by Mr. Bill Siemens, and some of our board of directors are here.
Bill, are you here?
That's right over there to your left. There's Miss Helen Levin.
You didn't have to dress up for tonight, you know.
He's so cool. Give him the microphone. He wants to say something.
That's the beach thing.
He wants to say something.
He walks in his tuxedo and he wants to talk.
He does. Oh, he can.
When you got legs like this, you don't cover them up. So we've got two of our other board members here, Cindy and Helen, and they're coming up with... Quickly they're coming. Quickly. Anyway, they're coming up with what amounts to an Olympic recognition. And what I wanted to say was, it's really good news that we can share all of our talent, because the one talent that we all share is expressing our heart. And please join me in pouring your heart out to these wonderful performers, and all the time and all the commitment and all the talent.
All the talent.
And then only one more thing. You got to take it up one more notch to Fran and to Rick. Fran, come on over here. Come on, let's get on our feet all the way. Let's give it up for Fran and Carl and Rick and everybody that was involved in this great fun thing. There you go, Fran. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This was great fun. I don't know what to do now.
We're going to sing a beautiful...
What do I do now?
Hey. All right, girls and boys, gather around really close to Rick. Did we get all those handed out? Thank you.
I didn't get one.
You should have one.
Thank you very much, Bill. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I say to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. Come on, join me. Eyes of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I say to myself, what a wonderful world. You know the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, the top on the faces of people walking by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. How about this group, ladies and gentlemen? A nice round of applause.
And I think to myself. And our director, Reverend Fran.
Hi, Ricky. Thank you.
What a wonderful world. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Thank you.
Stick around for rock and roll right over there. Rick and roll, you got some more numbers for us as we're leaving tonight. Thank you so much, everybody. Woo, woo, woo. All right. David and Rick, are you guys going to play a little more tunes right there? I hope you are. Sure. All right. Come on. We loved it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Stick around to hear a few more tunes.
You want to do Bonnie Maroney and G?
All right. Give him the mic, Carl.
We gotta get Rick and Mike.
Hurry. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Really? Want to do that?
Our band in college, the Lord Born on the Absolute Zero, we played a house party for Los Lobos. They had us at their house before they were Los Lobos. East LA. We were East LA. Yeah, okay.
A wild Friday night at the Seaside Hall. Was a band called the Jokers really laying it down. I bet you don't know that funky sound. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Lordy mama, like my blues. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Let's go out with the news. But you don't know what I'm talking about. When you wiggle, that thing really knocks me out. I'm feeling fine all the time, hope you all are too. Well, the band gonna play it for you. Let's go out, spread the news. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Lordy mama, light my fuse. David Hackett. You all know what I'm talking about. When you wiggle that thing, it really knocks me out. We're feeling fine all the time, hope you all are too. Gonna band, gonna play it for you. Here we go. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Lordy mama, light my fuse. Let's go out, spread the news. Lordy mama, light my fuse. One more time. Lordy mama, light my fuse. Rock and roll. All right.
right. We're going to let Rick, the leader of the band, sing a song for us. Rick and roll. Yeah.
Rick and roll. Okay.
Yeah. That featured David Hackett on the lead guitar on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a monster.
In G. We get it? Yeah, G. Yeah, G.
I said that I got a gal named Bonnie Monroe, honey. You know that she's as sticky as a stick of macaroni. Well, you ought to see her dance with her blue jeans on. Well, she really knows how to turn you on. I said I love her, she loves me. Oh, how happy now we can be, making love underneath the apple tree. Well, I called her mama and her daddy too. I said that's just exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get married in a night in June. You know we'll make big love neath the silver moon. You know that I love her and she loves me. Oh, how happy that we're gonna be, making love underneath the apple tree. Go get her, baby. Bonnie Monroe. You know that she's as skinny as a stick of macaroni. Well, you ought to see her dance with her new jeans on. Well, she really knows how to turn you on. I said I love her. Underneath the apple tree, we're making love underneath the apple tree. We're making love underneath the apple tree. Woo! Yeah!
Thank you, thank you.
Rick Mars, thank you
yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
lots of honey, baby. Just let me inside. Well, I'm a king bee. Hey! Won't you be my queen? I said, come on, baby. Well, I'm a king bee. Won't you be my queen? We could make more honey, baby, and this whole world never seen. Buzz a while. Buzz for me. Buzz a while. Yes, I'm a king bee, buzzing around your hive. Yes, I'm a king bee, buzzing around your hive. Hey, buzzing, 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 buzzing. We could make a lots of honey, baby. Just let me inside. Thank you very much. You've been very patient.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. That would have been hot. Yeah, buddy. We should get together and play off.
Make a weekly thing.
I would love that. Yeah, okay. I'm serious.